Assists the Suns had 26, but you had the most important pass, and you've done this before. You are the king of the inbound, getting it over to Colin Gillespie, who knocks down the 2 free throws. Is this a skill or an art that you somehow have learned over the years?
For sure. I mean, growing up, playing football, playing quarterback, always trying to make the right read. Just over the years, just trying to, be trusted as that inbound passer, make the right play. And I always tell guys, I ain't going to throw it right to you. I'm going to lead you to where you need to be.
Well, I'll tell you what, Dante was led right there, too. If you wouldn't have bounced that ball, they would have been going the other way. I mean, you talk about, I know when you're playing quarterback, you can't really bounce the ball, but you figured that portion of it out. But it's just nice for this team to have a guy like you that can make the right play at the right time. But, Royce, there's a bunch of guys out there making the right play right now. It seems like they make the right pass, they hustle, they find each other, and you believe in one another.
For sure. I mean, it's a collective team effort. I mean, the way we playing, it takes everybody to win these games, hard-fought games. And, everybody is trying to make the right play offensively. So I think we trust in each other to make those right plays. There's going to be mistakes, but I think, as the season go, keep trusting.
I know we pulled you out of the locker room, but what's going on inside the locker room right now after a win like this? Again, Devin Booker is on the sidelines. Jalen Green has been injured, and just this collective bunch of Suns pulling out a victory like this. What kind of celebration goes into that in the locker room this early in the season?
I think it just gives us confidence all the way around. Games like this, you got guys out, guys stepping up, to win these games. I think later on in the season, they're going to become crucial. When we get Book and Jalen back and, everybody else who's injured, I think it's going to be, a different team, different ball game, and we're going to make the game easier for those guys.
Well, I'll tell you what, Royce, at this point, you can't be real surprised about this effort and what this team does because you've had a lot of wins like that already this season.
For sure. Every moment, of the game, we're going to fight all 48 minutes. That's our, motive to play hard. The effort is always going to be there, especially on the defensive end. We get stops that converts to the offensive end, play the right way, play together as a team, and, just come out victorious with these wins.
All right. Best of luck Wednesday in OKC against the Thunder. Thanks so much for the time, Royce. 11 points.